we are lagging of the human touch. Culture is still there. It's the human touch. That we are losing the kind of human touch today. It's not easy to survive in
Long
a market.
term.
I today 25 years. If you in F&B line, you will understand. If you work for people, you got people contribute your CPF. We don't have. We got to contribute ourselves. Once you stop and you shift, you start from scratch. You start from zero again.
Oh, the traffic and everything.
You start from zero. You start to build again.
Is this like struggle of having to repeatedly build up your customer base every time you shift location the reason why you started social media?
Sometimes when no business, you stress. Got business, you also stress. You every day also must stress one. Every day stress one. You are handling not business. You are handling human problem. Worker problem. What color begam? I color begam.
All begam.
All begam one. So how to do F&B now? It's very, very headache for everyone now. Savage, I use the word savage, and keep our heritage food keep going on. Please give the leniency, give the leniency. I think this is very important because I bid a lot of time. I still couldn't get any hawker center. This a bit of frustration.
Oh, that means you were bidding for the...
I've been bidding hawker center for
very long.
Yeah, for quite some time. This is my 5th time.
Wow.
So it is very frustration. So and there's a time when I bid about 1,500 over. There are someone on the news say that he bid $1. He got the store. So it is very, very frustration, And after that, the news was out. He said that 1 week he will do today.
Of what?
That guy who got the store. I don't want to name him, but he was in the news. He was in the news. So it's don't know, it's $44 or something like this. The last previous news. So it's a very sad for me because I work every day. I mean, I off only once a week.
Which is today.
Today.
Thank you for coming on your off day. We appreciate it.
Yeah, and also coming down here to share our experience and also to not to voice out, but to let everyone know where we are today and what is F&B today.
And so you mentioned like that bidding process. Every time, at least for people that don't understand F&B like me, right? When we read the news regarding like the bidding, there's a lot of conflicting information. But actually, what's the main issue that makes it hard for hawkers that genuinely want to operate a store?
I got to be very truthful to everyone. I'm not against any government or any ministry. There are a lot of hidden doubt that a lot we F&B, like we hawker, we are still doubting. Why like that? Why like that? Why like that? We are still doubting. Why like that?
Like
why people can beat this?
And they get it.
They get it, and then we
You bid more.
We bid so high we cannot get.
Oh, okay.
So unfair. It is very unfair.
Okay. So there's no what you're saying is that there's no clear guideline on how they judge the bidding process.
I don't think there is guideline
There's no
guideline It's just that you just want to bid how much, you just bid You just go to the website, then you see who's the highest bid, then you get. So whoever can bid more, you just do Then I give you
Okay.
So that you can pay me
Yeah. So it's very simple.
Yeah, very simple
Yeah.
So no wrong and no right.
No wrong and no right. Business is business.
Business
Yeah.
No wrong and no right.
In your view, right? Do you think there needs to be some kind of framework by the authorities to actively try to preserve hawker culture?
It's very hard to actively let them preserve the hawker culture, even though they did try. Even I think we got a few famous bloggers did do the shout out and try to help the hawker culture to salvage the hawker culture. But it's really not easy. It's really not easy because as you see now, 2025, you can see the lagging of Singaporean become hawker. Even though, yes, you can see now the trend, you got a lot of
young
youngsters
people
coming
hawker,
on board. because everything that wow, 真真好談嘅，真好做 but they can't survive long. They just hit the news. So once
about,
they hit the news, for me 3 years, 4 years, they
it's
bye bye,
over.
they're gone.
Okay.
So it's not easy to survive in a market like
term.
10 years. I today 25 years.
25 already.
25 years.
Wow,
It's
been a
not
while.
easy.
It's been a while.
And I'm a one-man show. It's not easy.
Yeah. Okay, wow.
One-man show to do the job and to do the rapport and to do the
social media.
marketing. I tell you, it's a full of headache. Every day I need to think of what am I going to do next.
When you take holiday, no pay. Literally, right? Yeah. That's the big thing. I think new people jumping into like hawker business, they don't really realize, right?
Yeah. And then if you work for people, you got people contribute your CPF. We don't have. We got to got to contribute ourselves.
Yeah. Having survived the ups and downs of being self-employed for 25 years, right? What are some of the lessons you have learned first, and then later on you can share what are some of the hopes you have for this industry?
Liang have been go up and down for quite many times. I mean, these 25 years, I have shifted 9 times. But you ask me, am I sad? Am I pain? I say yes. Why? Because once you stop and you shift, you start from scratch. You start from zero again.
Oh, the traffic and everything.
You start from zero, you start to build again. So that is very stress. And when you can't get the correct location, it's lagi more stress. Because you won't know. Today you go, definitely this 6 months you got business. But after 6 months, you will see the result. The traffic will change.
So is this like struggle of having to repeatedly build up your customer base every time you shift location the reason why you started social media?
Yes. At that point of time, I asked myself, in fact, when Facebook came out to Singapore, I think that was 2001, if I'm not wrong, when Facebook came into Singapore, and I was scolding people. Japang do Japang la, Japang kwa hip siong. At that time, I was very young. I never agree on social media. So after 2017, I start to do my National Day. Bring your own egg Char Kway Teow.
Oh yeah, I saw that before. That's the first time I saw your
content.
So
when I start to do this campaign, I question myself. Bring your own egg Char Kway Teow, but there's no cash.
Yes.
No cash, right? So what's the cash? Okay, you bring your own egg, 1 plate 50 cents. Oh, everybody was telling me, wow, got chin ho tan can earn money. All these hawker come and talk to me. He said I can earn money. I asking them, you come and do. If bring your own egg, 1 plate of Char Kway Teow 50 cents can earn money, you come and do. But at that point of time, why I am doing this? Why?
Awareness.
Not only awareness. Why? Because Singaporean, as the old people has passed away gradually. Now we are getting more and more new generation. If you ask the new generation, have they ever bring an egg to a store?
No.
Yeah. Even today, there is people will bring an egg to a store to ask, hey uncle, can I have 1 egg inside?
That's like an old cultural thing, right?
You were gonna scold by the hawker you were gonna scold by the vendor. He will tell you straight from your face. Hey, hello, 阿弟，什么年代了？你还带鸡蛋来啊？
So can you share like where did this bring your own egg culture originate from in the past? I think it's quite interesting.
Yeah. In fact, when I start doing this, this is a losing money campaign. But it's a marketing for Liang. I use the word marketing in all those comments. Okay, I took it as a marketing. Firstly, as marketing. Secondly, as 我们做人真的因为我们是从哪里生根我们就要知道，做人要饮水思源That's where we are today. And I hope to let the new generation know. During this campaign, I lose money. But I'm very happy. I fried until I'm so happy. Do you know why?
Why?
I saw them queue. I saw the parents. I saw the grandparents educate their grandchildren. 哎呀，这个就是我们阿公的年代啦。以前我们阿公啊，我们要去吃一个罗蒂巴达啊，吃炒粿条啊，我们自己带鸡蛋。他说等一下哦，你拿这个鸡蛋哦给这个安哥啊。I was so happy, and they take photograph for their grandchildren during that campaign. It's very memorable. It was very, very memorable. It's a good teaching for our new generation.
Of like where the heritage came from, right?
And also to remind everyone, heritage food is a must to eat.
Did you in this journey of being a hawker for 25 years, right? What are some of the things that you feel the culture has lost that you are trying to recreate?
I think we are lagging of the human touch. Culture is still there. It's the human touch. That we are losing the kind of human touch today.
Today we are scanning QR codes to order the food.
Yeah, it's a human touch. It's just like, when I think a lot of people know, you come to Liang store, even some say, no queue one, sure no business. You salah already. Actually, there's queue. It's just that I always tell people, go and sit.
Go and sit down first.
And then normally when people go and sit, they may have the Beijing
device,
sensor
right?
device, but I don't have. I will tell them, you go and sit. Later when the food is ready, I will shout. He said, uncle, you steady, you like very olden days style one. No? Yeah, lah. My voice you can hear one. I very loud. I super loud one. So later your food ready, I will shout, you come.
How do you keep track of whose food is whose food?
I think after 25 years, my memory had become 100 TB.
100 terabyte.
I remember all my customer liking like no taugeh, no noodle.
Okay, yeah, because everyone
I tried to their like. So I try to memorize them. So sometimes after two no people, they will still go and sit. I will serve them. Why? That's called the human touch. You will feel very happy, Where got coffee shop people can serve you one nowadays? Everybody is self-service, right? But sometimes when I ask myself this question, no queue, why can't I serve them? Sometimes when I patronize a hawker, when I was just one table aside only, and then the vendor come to ding, 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 ding. I'm not trying to say I'm very frustrated. I go to them and ask them, hey, auntie, 滚呀嘞，很靠近嘞，你不能拿给我吗？ And then the reply is, hello, you didn't see self-service ah?
So
I mean, they got no wrong lah. I mean, first they got no wrong.
Yeah.
They got no wrong. So then I explain to them, auntie, 有时候做人你要给人家做人学本一点你都没有人嘛，你走两步也不难嘛，难道走两步你拿给我很辛苦吗？不用搭 Grab 的，不用搭 Grab 的，两步而已，你要做 Grab 吗？不用嘛，不要紧以后你来我的店你坐远一点，我都捧给你吃。你要记住我是谁，我是梁记。
Marketing 101. But actually, like you're right. I feel that unfortunately, as like we make our way through the world now, right? The society seems to have gotten a bit colder.
It's very cool. I don't know why.
Why do you think that? In your opinion, why is that so? Because you have seen more than 2 decades of like, the customer and the business evolve in different ways, both for yourself and for all other hawkers as well. Why do you think this is so? Like everyone like afraid of like, I don't know, what are your thoughts?
I don't know, maybe their business is very good, so they got yaya papaya attitude. So they got kind of like the olden day 卖，那叫咯，卖这种卖叫咯，叫你就摆咯，wait 啦 ，queue 啦，you just wait 啦。 So I don't know, is their character or their attitude? I think as for myself, I try to be myself. I like to serve food happily for my customer. Just like, when I always share with people, today you come and patronize the store. Do your forehead write happy? Your forehead don't write happy. Correct?
Yeah.
Are we stressed every day? We are stressed every day. Do we need to pull a long face like?
You're very sad.
So when I patronize your store, you pull a long face. What kind of 鬼爸爸啊？我欠你几百万嘛。So I always tell myself, no matter I go to work, I must always put a smiling face. Why? Because a smile brighten a people's life. When they are not happy, we won't know when they are down, when they are stressed, when they are not happy or blah blah blah. But your little smile can bring a light to them. At least they see that 哇，这个老板也不错嘞，每天都会笑的。So there are people say 哇，老板你很好，每天笑。对了，我笑的嘛，我笑诶，笑诶。
笑的，right?
Maybe my rapport with customer are very. I think a lot of people who know me, Dominic, a.k.a. Liang, all know me in person. They know the way I talk, the way I am in social media. I always say, 网络是虚拟的，网络它还是有实在的人。Never ever portray yourself like a saint. Just be yourself.
And this like connection you have built with your customers, I see sometimes you post, you go like to have after work hours drinking with them or that. How did this your own kampong spirit start? How did the kampong spirit of Liang start?
In fact, a lot of people were telling me, say that, hey bro, you are a businessman, don't always post your lifestyle and let people see. Then I was telling myself, why you tell me all this? I just like to be myself. I never want to expose what. I just want you to know, this is my way of life. I don't care. Why I care so much? Even my God also never talked to me in this manner. My God tell me to be myself, so I just be myself. If I can be with people that I can click with, I can bring joy, and why not? I'm not stealing. I'm not creating drama. I'm just creating a good atmosphere of laughter and enjoyment that everyone can have a good memories.
And do you think now with technology, people see each other's lives through the screen, right? So they actually lack more genuine interaction.